John, let's start with tonight's game. They scored early in each of the periods. Are you perplexed by the 3 early goals that put you behind the 8 ball tonight?
Well, in the first period, I think the chances are 9-3, but 2 of them for them are just doozies. As far as losing the middle of the ice, David Booth gets beat back by the defenseman on the second goal. We lose the middle of the ice on their first goal. Yeah, perplexed, sure, but that's my responsibility. We're at game 81, and we're giving up the middle of the ice. That needs to be my responsibility. Obviously, our defense hasn't been taught well enough to handle those areas. And, we have 21 scoring chances this game. We score 1 goal. That's been a reoccurring theme throughout the year. It just takes a lot of chances for us to score, and we have given up some doozies along the way.
1 game to go to close out the season. You've known for a while you won't be in the playoffs, so given that you're on the outside looking in, where do you think it went wrong this year?
Well, it's not one particular thing. I thought we started off very well, where I know the part of the season that we really got hurt and I think lost our confidence, and it was a combination of things. When we had the 2 California trips, we couldn't come away with anything. We play a really good game in one of the trips, 1-0, we lose to LA. We played hard, we played physical, we had to stand up for ourselves. They ran over Louis prior to that in the game, but you get no result. And then we go into Anaheim and get spanked 9-1. The California trips hurt us. I think it's for us as an organization, we got to see what division we're in right now. And those California teams are teams that we're going to have to learn to play against and figure out what we are up against there. And then it's not an excuse, Scott, but again, I'm a realist. We got banged up with some key guys, and we just could not absorb those injuries, and it eroded our hockey club. But that falls on me in where I needed to get our team back. We changed our style a little bit. We had to be a little bit more conservative with all the injuries, but I didn't get my team back to that aggressive style of our first 40 games. So that's my responsibility.
I thought you were very gracious last week when you answered the notion that you coached the wrong style for the players that you've had here this year. Whatever that style is, if you're back next year, would you coach the same way?
Well, I'm not sure if I said it that way. There's been a lot of talk about style of play. There's been a lot of buzzwords there, puck possession and offensive type. And the style of play that you have to play in this league, and all teams do it. It's a hybrid. I mean, we're not telling the Sedins to dump it in and go forecheck and go bang around. We want plays off the rush. We want to be offensive, but we have to make the right decisions as we go through that neutral zone. But you do have to have some grind in your game. If you're going to play an 82-game schedule and you're going to go through rounds of playoffs to try to get where you want to be, it's a hybrid. You just don't play one way. I think it's easy to pile on when a team is struggling and then pick on a style of play. Quite honestly, I don't think a lot of people understand what the style of play is. And so for me, it's a hybrid. It is, you need to have a foundation of how you play defense. You need to have some grind in your game, but you also have to be able to create offense off of rush, and your creative people have to be your best players.
Finally, John, the team has a new president, Trevor Linden, and whoever he selects as general manager have a lot of decisions to make, and one is on your future. Sure. What's your level of concern that you might not be back?
No, I don't have any level of concern. That is out of my control, Scott, and I don't coach or worry about my job. I think you're coaching the wrong way if you're trying to save your job. I'm going to coach the hockey team tomorrow night, right to the bitter end, the way I think it should be coached. I can't answer the question as far as what's going to happen with it because I don't make the decision on me. So those are the people that are above me, and it's their call. And the scrutiny and the speculation that goes with it, when you're in a situation we're in the way we have played, our record shows, then sure, it comes your way, and that's part of the game. So do I worry about it? I can't. I've never worried about that. I'm going to coach the way I think I need to coach.
Thank you, John. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure.
Ron.